The new RX 350L with 3 rows for 7 passengers.
Are you excited about your baby sister coming?
Experience space for the unexpected with the Lexus RXL, part of the RX family. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
All right. Hi, everybody. I couldn't take much more of Vicky's chat, so here we are. Enough of that. Or Seaside Marker, whoever was live. Oh, Candid Man's here. Here, let me send you the link. I couldn't take it anymore, Candid Man. I had to get out of there. We had lasagna. And yes, there was meat in there.
Roadkill.
Roadkill. Don't worry, there was plenty for the whole neighborhood. We have deer as roadkill around here all over the place.
And skunk.
And skunk, yeah. That Terry guy was like, I don't know if he was nodding off or if he looked like he was in pain being in that chat. What? It's a little rat over here. Well, then come here. Oh, all right. I see you. Thank you. You were already out. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, we're watching it. Duke should have won it at the end of regulation. That stupid ball didn't go in. When Cadman comes in, he'll probably want to give you a, you know what, Eddie?
A treat? A treat?
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah, you see that? You said it, and then he kissed me.
You get a treat? Eddie, get a treat? Got a new one.
Who is that?
You get a treat, Eddie?
Say, we just got you treats last night, didn't we, buddy?
I mean,
You want a treat? Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go. You want a treat?
Get a treat, Eddie. Get the good treat. Get the best ones. Get the ones with bacon.
Bottle of wine.
No wine for me tonight. No.
No wine, no?
No wine for me.
All right.
Yeah, I pissed off a couple of the trolls today in there, but I got sick of them hounding Timmy.
We got some new ones. Good and fun. Triple flavored ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Ooh, look at that.
Mmm. That looks good. Toss me one.
You want one?
Yeah. That's as good as this fat, juicy New York strip, boneless New York strip taste right now. Oh, this is good. This and dill pickles. What a combination.
We had lasagna.
That's good. Too many carbs, though, for me.
There you go.
Make short work of it, right?
He's like, that's different than what I've had before. Kansas is up 3 with a minute left, Candid Man, in overtime.
Yeah, I hope Kansas wins. I'd like to see them win. I'm not a Duke fan.
I don't. I'm going for Duke. There's enough Kansas people around here. But it's not looking good for Duke.
I have a kind of an outside relationship with Duke. My godparents' son, many years ago, played his freshman year at Duke, and then he transferred.
Yeah, when I went to North Carolina State in high school for that national track thing, we did the 4x4 in. We got to visit Duke, North Carolina, and obviously NC State. The guy I went with, we were in Duke's locker room and stuff. He took one of their playbooks and had a big Duke logo thing on it. I bet that thing might be worth some money. It was pretty cool.
If they were worth money, the players would be selling them for beer money.
Yeah. Oh, grab the freaking rebound.
Hi, Diane. How are you?
What's up, Diane? Diane, did you used to have a different name or something? Because I know you're on the UK people stuff all the time, but I don't think I've ever seen you or anything. Oh, hit it. You idiot. You're not going to win if you can't make open shots.
I'm going to mute my mic so you can't hear me lick my fingers. It's rude of me. Sorry.
What do you got? Steak, you said?
Yeah, I got a boneless New York strip and dill pickles.
There you go. This game's about over.
He knows I'm all overtime. Plus, Danny and the miracles happen.
I don't think it's going to another overtime. You better just shoot that. Oh, come on. Get it. Oh, that's a good shot. Jesus. Sign me up, coach. It'll be Kansas and Villanova. When do they play them next weekend?
Saturday.
Finals Monday.
But Villanova and Kansas play each other. It's too bad they didn't play one together. That would be like the championship.
Yeah. Well, I think Michigan's going to win their game pretty easily. Oh, that's a nice pass. What the heck are you doing?
Why don't you trip him, Grayson? You usually do.
Plow him.
Give him a forearm to the head and knock him into the cheeks.
Oh, well. Everyone's happy there because it's probably mostly KU fans.
I told you Kansas should be favored by 3. 2.5.
Well, Eddie's pretty much done with his treat. Was that good?
Grayson popped one out of 3.
3 seconds left. Oh, Kansas wins.
I bet you the casinos will be hopping tonight. They'll be going down there to party. Probably not. They're probably just driving home and working tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people at the casino.
I keep forgetting I'm probably the only one on the planet that has Monday off. But I like that. I can't hear you now. There's something wrong. I can't hear you. It's weird. I'm gonna go out of Hangouts, come back in. I think it's your mic. Are you sitting on your mic or something?
No, I'm here.
There it is. Now you're back.
Sorry, whatever. Eddie is handsome. Eddie, you got a new girlfriend.
No, so I missed most of what you said after I said I'm probably the only one on the planet with Monday off.
I just said all the Amish are headed back home now so they can get to their farms by morning.
Jerry's probably going to get them Kansas people out of Omaha.
I said, move the tractors.
Bear's putting his socks on. Look out.
Did you win today, Jerry? Matt won $20. Did you win?
Oh,
No,
he didn't.
I thought Kansas should be favored by 2.5 points. Duke was favored by 3.
You bet this game?
No,
Well, didn't you bet the 6-horse with Matt today?
no.
I don't think he bet that race. If he would have bet the 3-horse probably anyway.
Well, that's right. You like to bet favorites, don't you, Jerry?
Most of the time.
Growing up in Omaha and being around Exarban your whole life when they used to be around, and you think the favorite's actually going to win because they're the favorite? Come on. You grew up around the crookedest track on the face of the planet next to Louisiana Downs.
Yeah, I was in on it.
He still is, apparently.
Oh, that place was a
But you
travesty.
know, long shots, you have to pick that long shot.
My sister went to the track. She bet one time. And she bet the Daily Double, and she picked the 2 prettiest horses. They were both long shot. And a $2 ticket won her $600 and some dollars. And I think it's the only time in her life she's ever placed a bet, period, whether casino or anything else. So she's one of the few gamblers I know that's up for her lifetime of gambling.
Well, there you go. Eddie, you gonna go for a walk with Jer?
Oh, we're going for a jog.
His leash is the top right. This should be interesting. Go for a walk? Well, you go with him. He ain't gonna go with you.
You're going to go with him if I have to drag your ass.
Go for a walk?
You want to go for a walk?
Just go up and down the street, buddy.
You want to go for a walk? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're at the end of,
Come on.
You're at the end of your leash.
Let's go. Edward.
Come on. Come on.
Go.
Come on. Come on. Nah.
Oh, there they go. Eddie's taking Jer for a walk. I just took Eddie for a walk like 15 minutes ago. Whatever.
Oh, this stuff is just oh, it's still light outside there. It's nice.
Yup. I think we're the only 2 people in here.
Well, it was, I think Diane was earlier, or Jerry, DeGraff and Reed. But yeah. Let's see, how many is there? 2. That's it. Yep, me and you now. That's it. I'll fire up the cam now. Woohoo!
Get in there. Whatever.
No, they're still fighting over in Vicky's room.
I know.
And the only reason anybody's in Vicky's room is because Seaside Mark came in her room. Therapy is just slating. It's Oh God. I mean,
I don't know. I was in there. I thought I was in Mark's page until I looked down and I was like, oh, this is Vicky's page. Or whatever.
yeah, for some reason the screen was stuck on her. It was kind of weird. Or it was stuck on Mark, I mean. So
All right, what else is on? Yeah, Jared doesn't have any money, and I was going to give him a little bit, but I didn't. I was going to give him some when I dropped him off at the homeless shelter, but he wanted to. Can I just stay at your place and then you just drop me off at the bus station tomorrow, and I'll just take the bus back down? Jesus Christ! Because with him here, it's not like I can work and.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just a distraction. I'd rather be by myself, kind of, to work and doing those, those paperwork thing I got to do for this week and crap. Like I get so mad doing it, so I don't want people around. So I'm just going to do it tomorrow night and say forget tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna do my state taxes, but I decided to hold off for whatever reason. I got till the end of April.
I watched that downsizing or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it sucked, man.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. It was all right. It was something you'd watch online, like on the S movies or something. That's about it.
What is Alexander Payne doing? Like he did that stupid Nebraska movie, which I mean I was in, so I kind of have to like it, but I don't. And I could have been in that downsizing fucking movie too. I read that while we were doing Nebraska, and I remember thinking, this is the stupidest scene ever. And then I looked and saw who was in it, and there's tons of big names, but a lot of them are only in it for like 2 minutes. And then that's it. And it's like Matt Damon the rest of the time.
Well, anything with Damon in it's going to make money right now with Martians and that and a couple other flicks that he's done where he's pretty much the main character and dominates the movie.
Jason Bourne.
Oh, sure. The Bourne movies.
I mean, God, can you imagine how much money they have if you're an actor like that?
Yeah.
But they live a lifestyle where you got to make $10 million a year to live. So,
yeah, there's a certain entourage you got to have around you. Your life will be miserable. You got to have people sheltering you. Your publicist and your people. You got to live in an area where you have some sense of security. There's a lot to be said about it. I mean, and if they don't, there's no way they're going to be able to perfect their craft because they're going to be constantly hounded. And some people can handle it, and some people can't. I mean, you've seen some big stars fall from grace rather quickly, because it was just too much for them.
Oh, Jared's movie's on Dumb and Dumber.
Well, was that stuff that was going on? That was almost unbelievable. That whole day in Birmingham with those people, and then I don't think Gerard, whatever the fuck his name is, even showed up. That's the whole thing. He orchestrated these guys to get into these scraps, and you saw it coming. I said it 2 weeks ago when they were talking about it. I said, Tiger will not meet this guy. He's not going to be there. And then somebody was lying and say, oh, Sinead, again, she's the biggest instigator. That's why I called her a bitch today, frankly. I don't care if I hurt her fucking feelings. I doubt that I did. I don't think she has any feelings, but she was the biggest instigator. She was the biggest instigator against Tim. She acted like she liked him, got him all excited, and then walked away from him. So he started saying things that were not appropriate. But that's Tim, and that's the way he's going to be based on his mental disability. I mean, he's going to lash out when he's in a corner, or if he thinks that somebody's hurting him. They don't understand that, and that's why I hate the fact that they troll him. And I finally just lit him up today. I was just tired of it. I was tired of it.
Well, like my little story I did for my basket, when I was shooting baskets or whatever. That's like the rudest coward. Like they're just cowardly thing you could do is meet somebody at a bar, that traveled to come meet you from, London to Birmingham or whatever. He goes and buys you guys beers, and then you leave him standing there by himself with 3 beers while you walk away.
Yeah, the excuse was, oh, he was a mess. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who wasn't a mess? They were the one dancing around on the sidewalk trying to get people to say, Timmy done his bollocks in. How old are you? 10? If you would have walked up to me on the sidewalk jumping around like that, said that, I would have fucking put you on the ground. I would have put you on the ground. That's a threat as far as I'm concerned. I mean, help me understand that. Those are grown men dancing around on the street. And then they want to turn around and act the tough guy? Wow. That was tough. That was a tough one.
What's up, Spartacus? I'll probably watch it next Saturday. Joshua and Parker.
They still have boxing?
Well, I have that sports donkey thing on my computer that I can watch all that crap on.
I thought MMA did away with boxing.
No, there's still boxing. But that sports donkey thing's awesome because I don't have to pay like pay-per-views or nothing for it. So
yeah, I got a sports channel that I can watch. I could watch the games today, and there's several different links, but I just can't be bothered. I don't have the patience to sit through a game anymore.
Yeah, I can barely lift my arms up. It's pretty sad.
What did you work today?
I killed biceps and triceps, and I did abs. I did arms because then I'll take at least Tuesday and Wednesday off because I bowl on Thursday, so I can at least throw the dang ball. So my weekends are my arm days. I'll do legs and crap this week. But, I try to run a lot too, so whatever. There you go, Spark.
Your mic just went again.
Really?
Yeah. Now it's back.
I don't know what the hell I don't press.
It's like you rubbed up against it or something. I don't know. Where's your mic at on your laptop? It's like you're covering it, is what it sounds like.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
There
It's
you
probably on the right side over here somewhere.
There you are. You're loud and clear now.
All right. Yeah, I probably hit it. Whatever.
Is that the painting that you want to be worth a lot of money?
What?
Is that the painting, or is it the Fight Club painting that you were talking about?
Well, they're both by Bob Donlin. That's his signature. But he's awesome. He does portraits and anything you want, he'll do. And he's really good. That Fight Club painting actually kind of sucks compared to most of his stuff. But this thing is huge. If he ever gets big, I could probably sell that for a lot of money.
You should have it professionally framed. It'll preserve it better. You get it under some glass.
Yeah. I'm not that big into art crap, though. Whatever.
Art crap? Fine shit.
Well, just think if he makes a name for himself and dies, God, maybe I can sell it for $1 million to somebody.
Yeah, the guy I was talking about earlier is an acquaintance. He bought a painting and found out it was for $125. Found out that it was counterfeit. Thought he got the deal of the century. So
Wow.
He turned around and sold it as being real, made a couple $100 on it, and then started his collection off of that money. And today he probably has 75 to 80% of the J.J. Shannons. And Shannon was a Singer Sargent protege. And Sargent was probably during his time, the world's best portrait painter. And Shannon was his understudy, so to speak. And so he has a unfinished Sargent, which is very rare. And then he's got stacks of Shannons literally in his basement. He's collected from all over the world. And one of the auction houses in New York City come down and appraise his art, and it's just stupid amount of money.
You're all wet. Whatever. Jared's back.
He's back.
Your favorite movie's on. Dumb and Dumber.
Where's Dumbest?
What time is it? 6:46. I'm surprised nobody's in here at all, but whatever. I don't care. At least nobody's yelling at each other in here.
Well, it is Sunday night, so maybe some. South is in Vicky's chat now.
Oh, good. They can have fun.
The dog went poop.
Good.
Looks like this.
You get them good, buddy?
No, we're not getting a treat. We're not getting no food. Well, no.
Oh, boy. Are you working out tonight, Candid?
No, I did some stuff around the house that I needed to do to loosen up a little bit, but I'll start another cycle tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I like to do chest and try one day, back and by the next day, then a day off, then shoulders, traps, and tries, and then on the next day, legs and buys, and then another day off. So it's like 2 on, 1 off is basically what I do.
Yeah. Oh, we got some people in here. What's up? Everybody who popped in. It's just me and Cannon Man hanging out. Very exciting, let me tell you. Oh my God. I think I need to start eating more tuna and chicken and increase the protein intake in my diet. Get rid of other crap.
What did you go north, south, or west, Matt?
For what?
School.
Miller North.
You went to north? Yeah, that's where my buddy went.
I grew up like right behind that school. In between Dodge and Pacific.
Yeah, he lived over 138th and Center, right in that area.
Yeah.
Right down the street from your old place. Or up the street from your old place, depending on how you look at it. You're down, 120th?
Yeah, that was the old apartment that I was in.
Then I was reading about those apartments. You had to go out to a place way out west to use the pool. They say they got a pool fitness center, but you got to drive way out here to use it.
I used the pool actually quite a bit. It was actually, so there was actually a lot of buildings, but mine was across that Shell gas station, past 120th. So I had to drive down, and remember that cheap movie theater that used to be down there? It's literally across the parking lot from that is where the pool was at.
Okay. Well, that restaurant La Fonda's I was talking about is long gone. The whole building was replaced, but it was good Mexican type steak and Mexican restaurant. It's there for a long, long time.
What's up, Jose? Jose says hi to Uncle Jer.
Hi, Jose.
And Eddie.
Do you ever hear from your friend whose son is a really good soccer player?
Oh, the other Eddie? Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll text me every once in a while. He lives in Florida now. But I don't know. He should be coming back every once in a while to watch his son, but I never got a text from him, so I don't know if he ever came back or if he just watched it on TV down there or what. He was a good old mafia guy. He has some crazy stories. I'll tell you one of them. He went to LSU for college, and he stole the Tiger when LSU played Nebraska for the national title in like 1971. There was a big story about their Tiger getting stolen. Yeah, it was him. It was in Sports Illustrated. I actually have the Sports Illustrated out in my shed.
My mom collected a bunch of Nebraska beat Florida in the 90s for the national championship.
Yep.
My mother collected all the newspapers and the Sports Illustrated and packaged them up and sent them to me. So I have all those someplace.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of good old school Husker stuff. Like here, I'll show you one right now. This is the bourbon bottles. I actually have Jerry Taggies too, but this is Johnny Rogers. Obviously, there's no bourbon in it anymore, but these things are worth quite a bit.
I heard he sold off a bunch of his stuff, a bunch of his memorabilia, because he kind of got into some financial difficulty with Johnny the Jet.
Yeah, I actually see him every once in a while. He's always dressed in like purple outfits and stuff. What's up, Terry? You look like you were going to pass out in Vicky's chat there, man. You look like you were in pain or something. It was a little too crazy in there for me.
Yeah, Terry, you should have avoided that room when Vicky was drinking the drinking the cider. Poor guy. I feel sorry for him. I really do.
I don't. He knows how it goes. Good old YouTube.
Well, they were all painting him as a bad guy, where the whole time he just sat there and he was cool about it. He said, "Oh, the truth will come out eventually," and sure enough, it did. So,
yeah, it is what it is. You can turn it, but there just was nothing on. There's like women's softball and then a college basketball game. Oh, yay. Stormy Daniels is on 60 Minutes.
yeah, she's starting to recant her story a little bit as well. There was some last minute stuff that came out before the 60 Minutes where they had said that she may have not actually slept with Donald Trump. Her intentions were to, but she may have not done it. So nobody will ever know. Honestly, she's just making her money. She's making the most out of the situation and making her money. So
that's exactly what I was going to say. She's a porn star that's getting older, and this was her perfect opportunity to get her name out there, no matter what. There's no bad publicity when you're a porn star. You already did whatever it is you were going to do. So you can't tell me like her videos or whatever haven't been selling like hotcakes the last couple weeks.
It's kind of funny. Somebody just on Vicky's chat said Gov Live, and sorry, her numbers that she was so proud of that Mark brought in there are going down to nothing.
Poor Vicky. Oh well.
It is what it is.
Who's in my basketball bracket? Well, I had Loyola, Chicago, Michigan, Villanova, and Kansas. I actually didn't fill one out, Jose. I didn't get it done in time, but I would have picked Kentucky to win the whole thing. There's probably a good chance I would have had Kansas in there and maybe Villanova, but I don't know because I never filled the stupid thing out. I was kind of rooting for Duke, but I didn't think they really had a shot against Kansas.
I'm kind of glad Kansas won. There's some lineage there. I'd rather see them win than Duke.
Well, they did.
I mean, who you got? You got Villanova, the Big East. You got Kansas as the Big 12. You got Loyola Chicago of whatever, whatever they
Missouri
are.
Valley.
Yeah. Who are they?
Missouri Valley.
Oh wow, see, and then you have Michigan of the Big Ten. You got no ACC, you got no SEC, you got no Western or Pac-10, I guess you call them still. It's great.
You should see Stormy Daniels just walking around in her shirt. Her boobs are just so big they don't even fit in a shirt. Jesus.
Well, you can just look her up and watch her.
Oh, I know. But, oh, show that picture again. Whatever. They're not going to do it.
I actually saw Donald Trump back in the day in Atlantic City when he still owned the old Playboy Club, and then it was the AC Coliseum, and then they had they called it Trump World right next to Trump Palace.
Wow.
Me and a buddy were playing blackjack, and Trump came down into the casino with his entourage, and he walked by a bunch of people, and actually got to say hello to him and meet him for a couple of minutes. Didn't really have a conversation, but it was kind of, yeah. He had like a tracksuit on too. He wasn't even dressed formally. It was morning time, and he had like a tracksuit on.
You mean you were playing blackjack in the morning?
Yeah.
Kidding.
Oh, we were DJs, man. Jesus Christ, we were probably there all night.
I played blackjack with a lot of famous people at Horseshoe, and that back when they used to have the high limit room. God, I played with Chris Webber. McDermott, Creighton's coach, is always there, and then Doug McDermott's been in there many times playing. It was funny. His dad and him were playing with me on one table, and the lady, that one of the pit bosses, is like to Doug. She's like, "Well, what's it like to know that you're the best basketball player in here?" And I looked at her. I go, "Well, he's not." And they all just kind of laughed. And, you know, under my breath, I'm like, I'm serious. I'd play him one-on-one right now if I could. But I didn't say anything out loud. And then Bruno Mars I played with. He's a short little freaking guy. And Lady Gaga one time. I didn't play on the same table as her, but I was back there when she was on a table too.
Was she in town doing a concert or something?
I guess.
Hmm.
Her boyfriend used to live in Omaha too, so.
Yeah, I was.
If you listen to her songs, she talks about gambling or whatever in some of them.
I was in NAC. It was the guy that does Showtime at the Apollo and Family Feud. What's his name? The black guy.
Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey, yeah. Met Steve Harvey. He was playing craps and I was playing blackjack. And then he kept looking over at the blackjack table. So I'd look back at the craps table. And then he said hello. I sat at the table and played blackjack with Smoking Joe Frazier. He was a trip.
Oh,
He had crab hands. You know, his hands were crippled from all the punching, and he was pretty punch drunk. But he had women all over him. That was the amazing thing. He had so many women around him.
that's how they all are. It's crazy.
And then Evander Holyfield, Steve Kerr, when he was still playing for the Bulls. They were in town to play the Sixers, and him and the other guy that ended up being an announcer, his buddy, when they were playing for the Bulls, were down playing at the Plaza. I think Trump hooked him up, though. I think it was a marketing thing, because Holyfield would walk around with a handful of purple chips and just talk to people and play blackjack at tables that, frankly, and nobody messed with him. That was the funny thing. Nobody messed with him.
Well,
But he wasn't that big. I mean, I always pictured him as being bigger, and when I met him, it was like, hey, you're not that big. I wouldn't want to get punched by him, but he's not that big.
even MMA fighters, you look at them fight, and even, you know, the 205-pound guys, if you think about it, I mean, I weigh more than they do right now. You stand next to them, yeah, they're all ripped and stuff, but they're not as big as you think.
No.
Like Daniel Cormier, I mean, he's awesome, but he's short. That's why he can, you know, get to 205 pounds.
Yeah, I think there's an elite level of MMA MMA fighters that you just don't want to mess with, period. And then there's the rest. And they all want to be that tough guy, so they get into MMA. And they're tolerant to pain, but you know, they're wrestlers for all intents and purposes. If you don't let them get a hold of you, you're okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna get off this stupid thing. It's not like we're doing anything. What time is it? 7 o'clock out here.
Yeah, it's 8. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to probably watch a movie. I'm thinking about pulling up the Book of Eli. I always love that movie. I like post-apocalyptic type movies. Watch that. Don't have to work tomorrow. Just enjoy it.
There you go. You should watch that 3 Billboards in Ebbing, Missouri. That's pretty good too, for a newer movie that came out.
What's it called?
3 Billboards in Ebbing, Missouri.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Woody Harrelson and Frances McDormand won Academy Award for it. Sam Rockwell won Academy Award for it too, supporting actor.
Cool.
I don't know. It is what it is, but I think everybody's over on the crazy chats.
Yeah, it's one of the nights. I need to kind of disconnect a little bit from YouTube anyway, so maybe.
Well, I don't
maybe
even
tomorrow.
play in there all the time. It's just after a while, it's the same thing over and over and over and over.
Well, that's kind of why I immerse on my days off, is because when I go back to work, I really don't want to be that involved with it. So you get sick of it just like anything else. You know, it's like eating the same meal every meal, and you want something different, so you just don't go back to it. That's kind of the way I see this. Yeah.
What happened with Paul tonight? Did they win money?
Paul.
Were you in his page at all?
No, I didn't even go in there.
Oh.
I don't even know if he streamed tonight.
Yeah, he was with somebody else that was over at his place, like Wild Man Slots or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of him.
But when I opened my computer back up after we ate or whatever, he was off. So
I got to catch up. I got to catch up on him. I got to catch up on Bandit, and I got to catch up on Trooper. I love watching Trooper's videos. I don't know. I just enjoy him.
I watch Trooper stuff. I only watch Paul, like his live stuff. I don't really follow. I don't ever watch Bandit stuff. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Bandit's good because he shows just bonuses. See, and so you're not just watching spin after spin after spin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about slots at all. So whatever. It's just me. But all right, man. We'll see you later. Get the heck out of here.
All right, tell
you popped in here.
See you, Jared.
Bye-bye.
See everybody else. Have a good night, Matt. I'll talk to you a little later then.
All right, there's Jer. He's already cozy for the night.
I think I'm going to go out and take a shower and do my weightlifting. I practice the clean and jerk.
Not in Matt's house, please. Respect it.
Oh boy.
I'll see you.
Bye.